Alright, g'day there, ladies and ledians. Welcome back to our Pokemon TCG progression series. I'm here, of course, with PokeBlaze as we continue our way through Gen 4 with the Platinum series. Not much of Platinum, but it's definitely going to be interesting as we got the SPs, which are like evolved Pokemon that act as a basic Pokemon. Very interesting indeed. But today we'll be doing Rising Rivals and Supreme Victors. So hopefully we can get some good cards and some wins. When you're ready, you can do your intro.
Give me 1 second. I'm doing some last minute setting up just real quick. And this on. And here. Alrighty. We are going live screen. Mic is fully on. I got a black box for my webcam.
That's not good.
Here. Alright, well. In the meantime,
not quite liking
what's up, YouTube? This is Ev, bringing the Blaze back, and we are back with episode 20 of the PTCG Cup here with Ledisman. Making sure the sound is on my end. Yep, okay. So we do have sound, so you guys can hear me. While I fiddle with my camera, we are going to be going into Rising Rivals and Supreme Victors. The SP Pokemon kind of being the characters Pokemon in the series. And so we're going to be hitting like the Frontier Brain. Oh, there I am. The Frontier Brain stuff. And Supreme Victors is going to cover Cyrus and Cynthia. So hopefully we can get some, thematic go. I think I do have a couple of ideas on what kind of decks I want to use. But I guess it all depends on, the heart of the cards and what we pull today.
Yeah, I mean, I've always got like a bunch of cards that's like, I didn't really get around to playing with that, so I kind of want to, but there's always like going to be new cards every time, so it's hard to do everything you want to play with,
I feel that so much. Especially here, I feel like we hit the Sinnoh block, and I just want to play like every different Pokemon.
Because like we could have, it would make the series take longer, but we could have like 3 different matches per thing if we wanted to really like go through all the cards, But that would definitely take a long time, and I kind of like the pace that we're going at.
Yeah, it's a good pace. I think we stick with this.
Alright, yeah. Do you believe I've tampered with any of the piles or anything?
Oh, you tampered with all of it. I'm gonna get this one. Actually looks higher and looks like more cards.
It's 200
I'm gonna go my standard. So Rising Rivals, my side. Supreme Victors. You know what? I'm taking both my side.
Alright, I'd love to see it.
Boom. Alrighty. I feel like Fate has my cards already on my side. Alright, let's go. We do kind of have a deck template already built out. Or, some good cards that are universally good. Let's see what we got, guys. Music. I was gonna say, it sounds kind of quiet up in here.
I can turn it up. How's that?
I'm getting none of it. Aether Paradise. I do not have permission to interact with the music player.
Did I fix it?
Oh, there we go. I got it.
Okay.
I hear it.
So I'll put it back to where it was, and then you can tell me if that's too quiet. How's that?
I feel like that's good. That should be a good balance.
It is pretty nice ambient music, isn't it?
It is. It felt weird without it. Ooh.
I'm seeing some interesting Pokemon for certain characters.
Yeah, and there's some really good support trainer cards in this as well. Here we go.
Get out of here, Eevee.
No. It's not Sunday until I see you two doing some TCG. That is correct. I'm glad you see the vision.
I'm guessing that's the Shining Gamer. Yep.
That's always, yeah, as always. Love to see him in here.
Yeah, I tuned into his like stream earlier, but it was like the last 2 minutes. I'm like, oh. Oh well.
Okay.
Oh.
So this
okay.
bypasses our rule, and it is the best one. So to be fair.
And hello to Shining Gamer on my side. Of course, it's that bum. Yeah. Yeah, I was dozing off towards the end there. All good. I arrived at late, so it's all good. It's interesting because, like, sometimes I'm like, looking at these Pokemon, I'm like, oh man, I gotta evolve into it. It's like, no, it's already a basic.
Oh no. Okay, that's not bad.
You'll see they banned.
I know that's actually a very good card in real life. I'm not sure if it's great here. Ooh. Kind of fun.
So I'm seeing some Gym Leader Pokemon and some Elite Four Pokemon, right?
Yes, and I think there are some Frontier Brains, unless that's
That'll probably be
unless
later.
that's next. Yeah. Ooh, Mr. Shrek. Oh. Well,
Yeah,
that,
so-
I know there's an evolution line to that, so we're gonna see what we can find.
So we banned...
What were we saying?
I was about to say, so the Shining Gamer, do you know enough about this to actually play the TCG, or are you still kind of learning?
Ooh.
I feel like if you've been
remember
following
this.
along, you know enough about how to play.
Yeah, I feel like through like pure mimicry, you know, at the minimum.
Is your screen supposed to be black? It is not. Is it black? It is.
I don't know if you saw my message, but his Lettuceman screen's supposed to be black. Yeah, he just read that. My screen's kind of black at the beginning.
Oh, that
you can
would
hear
be...
him though.
Hang on. How's that? That should be better. I was on the wrong thing on the OBS. I also forgot to
that
get
happens.
my little PNG tuber thing up. So one sec. That would explain it. Thank you for catching that though.
It's nice that we have that, you know, to catch early.
Yeah.
'Cause,
You can imagine that would have been pretty terrible later on. There we
there
go.
have definitely been streams in this series. I'm not gonna bring them all up, but where one or both of us was muted or something like that.
Yeah. But it comes with the process, really.
Yeah. That all works.
I don't think we've had both of us out though. It's usually been one at a time.
One at a time. We take turns, for sure.
Yeah. Warrain is banned.
Thank goodness, man.
He was too scared. Scared of the walrus.
For good reason. Now that one is banned. I'll give it that. That version of it is banned.
If it's banned, you can tell me what it is, right?
Maybe. It's in effect banned. I might have a way to use it later. And that probably gives it away.
I guess we'll figure it out.
Good old spiel art. The Shiny Gamer, I know you're gonna like that one. That seems right up your alley. Ooh. Okay. I can get down with that. Okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. That is the base form. If this will stop lagging. Come on, man.
There we go.
That's the base form for a very good level X. He is so angry. Look at him go. Alright. That... maybe.
Oh, hello.
Okay, so he got a level X. Interesting. Good to know.
Well, I just found something really random.
Okay, so we got a couple of those. Okay. We do like that attack.
Oh yeah, with something like Gastrodon, it doesn't really care which version of Charlotte it evolves from, right?
It does not matter. Unless like EC is part of the name, I don't think it matters.
Right, okay. I think if it is like East can only evolve into East, I feel like that's something we can change.
Hmm. I don't think that'd be bad.
I'd feel like that'd be an okay ruling to change, you know?
I did have a deck in mind, but this is really tempting me. We're getting so much support. Alright.
Knowing you, you're probably gonna use some of the evolutions or something, if you can find them. Just to spite me.
Possibility. Latest sounds like his audio is coming from your speakers and not from a source. On my end, or on his stream? What do you mean?
Should have my microphone in. Like, you can see the bar like moving when I'm speaking.
My end. Alright.
Like, are you hearing me like from your side kind of thing? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, he's saying like on my side, it sounds like coming from my speakers and not from a source. What about if I adjust some of the values and Lettuceman says something right now? How does it
Yeah, just going through the cards. How's this going for you?
sound? Very quiet. Way when that, I think the reason the way it was is because it was reverberating. So let me know if it's still reverberating like Apple. If it's not, then I'll just do something, kind of give it like a test.
Yeah, I have an idea about what car I want to build. Oh, that's very interesting that that is like that, for sure. Very interesting indeed.
Alright, is that any better, the Shining Gamer, or what are we thinking? I see what you mean by right? So I'll try to get, yeah, I'll try to get Lettuceman as clear as I can, but the way the setup is working, I feel like that's the best way as of right now.
I think
Because part of my microphone also picks him up through the speaker, and so we're kind of like, he'd be playing double if I had him coming as a source too. It'd just be a little delayed.
Right. Yeah, I think you're fine on my end, right?
I believe so, and I think the way we had it, I think you sounded fine. You were just a little quiet. Word.
I mean, part of the quiet is because the time of day. You know, it's like 10 o'clock
That's
at
cool.
night.
Yeah.
So I can't.
I was gonna say technically you could just be a little bit louder, but you don't gotta yell or nothing.
Yeah. Okay, so I think the Gastrodons are specific shells required. So did we want to make it so that Gastrodon can evolve from either shells?
There. Yeah, why not?
Just for the fun of it.
Astrodon needs a buff.
You know, we go from
just for the fun
EC
of it.
to...
It doesn't matter.
We go from EC to the superior West Sea.
Alright. Maybe take it back, I'll change my mind.
I just like the purple one a bit more, you know?
Purple?
Well, purple, pink,
It's very clear.
the pinkish one.
Pinky Miller.
I just like it more than, you know, water type being blue, you know?
Yeah, but it's like blue and green, and then it like switches.
Yeah, but like, how many
when it
water
evolves.
types are there that are blue? You know? It was like, how many water types are there that are pink and brown? Not that many, am I right?
And do they not look really cool?
I mean, it looks okay
Cool.
for what it is, you know? But if I want a water type, you know, if I'm having like a water type team, you know, I don't want it to be all the same color. I'd like to have a bit
I will
of color
say that's
diversity.
a stipulation that I never really considered.
Yeah.
I was never like, my team's the same color. This is awful.
I mean, some people are like that. Not so much me, but it's like if I were to have like a rain dance team or something, right?
Maybe that's
I would like and like choosing that form is an optional thing, like Rochellos. It's like I would prefer not to have all the Pokemon looking the same.
I could see the reasoning behind that. I think it's a little bit weird, but I could see the reasoning.
Like as long as it doesn't change like the stats or the capabilities of the Pokemon, then you know, it's kind of whatever.
Man, I'll just say this: Crasher has one Pokemon and one Pokemon only. Granted,
I feel like
it is.
I feel like each of the gym winners have like one Pokemon.
Trying to think. No, because I can confirm that at least one of them has two. I'm looking around. Those.
Oh yeah, I can
yeah.
also confirm something
At
like
least
that.
one of them has two.
Alright, let's... I've done the sorting, so let's look over the cards. Gonna be a bit because
Gotta up the level
they're
X
all
now.
basic now. They're all basic Pokemon.
Ooh. Okay, so we do officially have two. Is there anything to work with this? Kinda like mean. I do like it.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Well, that's kind of funny, but...
What does this
Damn, that's
attack
good.
do? Okay. Alright. How many cards left do we have? Oh, we could definitely pull some. Oh my goodness. I will say, as much as I'm not a fan of Walrein in this specific series, that's a really good Walrein.
Yeah, I didn't really rate it. I just put it in the ban pile.
It's just like, it gets like a free Blastoise. Like, Blastoise is like, attach as many energies as you want. But like, when you play it down, you just get to slap as many as you want onto it.
Ooh, to be fair, this is a pretty cool version of this Pokemon. And I do have a few of them. So I guess each of the gym winners have like 2 Pokemon then.
Something like that. Come on. You got this. We're in the final, the 11th hour as we speak. Come on. Oh,
Oh, that's a cool second attack.
wow. Okay, so 3 of those right at the end. Interesting. Guys? Come on. Because we didn't get any of the final evolution, that's fine. Put this in here, put this in here. We can rule these guys out. We only got 1 of those. Right? And we only got 1 of those.
So
Which
do I build around this
makes
guy?
it eatable. I think we do it. I think now is the time we pull them out. Let's do it. I feel pretty confident about this. Yeah, we don't get to use this. Fine. It's kind of lame, but we do have 2 of this guy.
Oh, that would be a pretty good combo. Huh. Oh, that is good. I can see the combo. Do I go for it though? This might screw him over.
Like if we have more of those are the ones we want to go with.
I feel like I kind of need to try this. Like, this is pretty good potential. But I'll keep looking.
Okay, so we have to. Okay. We can work with that. We can do that.
Oh,
That
very
does
choppy.
mean that we have access to that other line. Oh, it's choppy?
It was like very choppy for a moment there.
Are we back?
It's all good though.
Alright, we're back though. Yeah, I guess we can do that. It's still a good effect. Alright.
Huh. Some of these Pokemon are pretty cool
I
actually.
think those are both good. Okay, so let's put all these right here. These can add to this stack. And I did want to kind of use as a partner.
Ah. Okay.
Right? What is this? Possibly. I do want something that can help out with this thing's biggest hurdle. You know what I'm saying?
I do not.
The Shiny Gamer does. He knows what I'm saying.
I should probably check my training cards soon. Keep forgetting to do that.
Alright. What can... Oh, but of course, yeah. What can help?
Okay, final card to check out. Okay, nothing particularly good here. But I think I have an idea about what I want to use. Huh.
What can help us out?
I can see how that would be useful.
Okay. Okay, there we go. That's what we're looking for.
Okay, so I'm kind of thinking we mess around with this Pokemon. We get that gone.
That actually does help a lot. And I feel like we're okay. We don't really need that then. Okay.
Is it worth...
You know, it'd be crazy, but it might actually work.
I don't have it.
I do like crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once.
Okay, I like this because of his specific strategy, so I feel like it'll be funny. Based on how he likes to play, I reckon it'll be pretty fun.
Feel like this is good. Alright, let's see what we can do. We definitely are getting a little crazy, but I feel like that's fine. Go here.
I was thinking of
this. I definitely feel like we max this out if we can. Right? That feels like a must. And then this is nice, maybe as a one-up.
What if I went with this evolution line? Okay, I don't have much for it, that's why. There's gotta be something else in here that we can use. True, we can do have this Pokemon. Okay. Oh no, we're not doing that.
You should totally do it.
No.
Honestly, do we even need that? I feel like we have deck space because we don't really need to use that.
Oh, that's cool. But don't need that.
Go.
Alright, there's nothing in particular I'm looking at here. So let's go to a different colour. Alright, that has a good base. Let's see. I'll link to that, so we do something from this colour.
There's definitely something to work with here. I almost feel like there is a better option for a starter. Okay, okay, I like that. That's definitely workable.
That isn't
And then what about in here?
interesting card. I don't know if I want to go with it. Come on, there's gonna be something good.
See, that could be
here.
kind of nice. Just, I feel like that just is like undeniably just a good include.
Ooh, that's neat. Maybe I'm just thinking too much into this. Although, alright, it's good. I think we go with this.
That one of these. One of these. And this is really good. I just feel like it's a lot of space. We definitely, I feel like we don't go with this. I feel like we go with... Ooh.
Alright, screw it. Go with something like that.
I feel like this one's a good option.
I kind of want to go with this again.
Good setup. Alright. So we go... Do we do this to save space? Okay, let's decide after. Let's grab these. We can decide afterwards. If we want to save space, those are the first things to go.
What else we got here? It's not bad.
Okay, so we do have cutting options if we need to. So we go here. We go here. We go here. And then I feel like we've got good options. Maybe even replace that with as we are cooking. This is going to be a fantastic deck for this match.
We shall see.
Oh, it will be. It will be. It will be. I can guarantee that.
Guess we do something like that. Not too happy about it though.
I kind of want to throw this line in just because that Pokepower, that seems like a lot. And if you're looking at my screen, you know exactly what I mean by that.
Alright, that should be good. Now we'll sort out energy. Will this deck be good? Maybe not, but it'll be funny as hell. What do we get here?
It's kind of good though. And it does offer us, okay. It does offer us some protection, which I'm always down for. Okay. For the time being, let's put it in there and let's see what happens. Go here. That's a good lineup.
I feel like... just something like that, and then I'll sort out our training cards, and then I think I'm good to go.
I have a feeling we're going to be over on deck space, so as soon as I get this going, I'm going to make a few cuts, and then we should be good.
So we got a few of those. So that's not too bad. And then I kind of want just some of the usual kit.
Okay, guys, so considering we still need these, we will need to make some cuts.
Yeah, we'll just do some of these.
Alright.
Get some of these going.
So we go here. 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 Means this is one of the first things to get cut. Now we're down significantly, which is good. And just now, what do we do? We still have to go here. We end up higher than we just were. Come on, there we go.
Don't want to get...
Shining Gamer, I need your professional deck building advice. What do you think we take out here? These two could probably go. As much as I hate it, I feel like that could probably go, especially with these in here.
Do something like that. I almost want to do that.
Could probably go. One of those could probably go. One of those could probably go. How that hurts my soul.
Do something like that as a tech.
Brother, you know this so much more than I do. Yeah, but we're all here. We're all here together.
Alright, let's give it a test hand.
I'll take some advice. I'm not above advice. I mean, obviously more skilled than you, but, you know, don't talk about that. No, but just trying to give her, if you have any advice, yeah, send it my way.
Now, is this a good hand?
I'm in turmoil right now.
It's not bad. I think this is pretty decent.
Like, they don't win all out. This. So we got this. This, that. That's 8. You know? One of those. I don't know if it's necessary, but I really want it.
I mean, that's definitely something. At least I'm not getting a mulligan, which is good.
I do feel like it's the least necessary out of all the things. Okay, how many cuts do we need? 5 cuts.
Okay, that was almost bad. But we got there in the end. I don't think it's going to be particularly good, but I guess we'll find out. Wait, I had a... I gotta be careful of that. And...
This into one spot. Save ourselves X space.
I think we're fine. One more test hand, just to double check it. Maybe I have too much. One, two... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10.
Four. How do we get
16,
rid of 4, man?
I feel like it's a good ratio though. Yeah, not bad. Alright, I think my deck is looking pretty good.
Alright, this hurts my soul to do. Oh, man.
It's not going to be
One, I
particularly
gotta get rid
good,
of one.
but it could be potentially funny, you know?
Yep. I feel it, unfortunately. Alright.
You ready?
Oh, there's so many I wish could have been in here. I feel like 10.
Alright.
Oh. I feel like this has so much potential, but it's hurt a piece of me every single time I tried to take a card out.
I mean, them's the rules, you know? It feels like you could go above 60 card, like... I don't know if it'd be particularly good.
Oh, easily.
You know, like, if you could go up to like 80, but we gotta do scissors. Like, rock, paper, scissors.
I know. This is test hand.
Ah, okay.
I was just testing it. Alright.
Like, we gotta decide who goes first. Okay. Alright, you wanna go first or second?
Alright, I will go first. Yes.
Alright.
Alright, guys. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's correct. Alright, we do have a basic.
Excellent.
See what we can do here.
Alright. Ready?
Alright. Flip.
I'm
Okay.
not too concerned about Baltoy because I know you like to run that Claydol.
Yeah. And on note, I will pass.
Really? Not in your energy, huh?
Oh no, because you're attacked.
Well, I mean, I need to transfer to another Pokemon, but you don't have another one. Like, the second attack, you kind of want energy on, otherwise I deal a lot of damage. But
Right.
the first attack I get to move energy around. In any case, I will put the good old Cypher onto the bench.
Yep.
Let's go with a Great Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead. Let's get the Mad Rat himself. Snorlax.
Snorlax, okay. Goes right under your bench.
I mean, I will go put onto the bench.
Okay.
Just a bit of lag. Okay, it does go onto. Yeah, all good. In any case, I have the potential to just one-shot your Baltoy next turn. So I'll attach a Grass
Good.
Energy onto Ampong. I'll go for a double Master Ball.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and get Shaman.
Okay.
Shuffle. And then we'll get Munchlax.
Okay.
the sake of it, I'll put it onto the bench. And then I'll Oaks Research to shuffle draw 5.
Wow, nice.
Okay, not bad. And then I shall pass.
Alright, I'll go ahead and draw a card. I will evolve Baltoy into Claydol. I will put these 2 cards on the bottom of my deck with Cosmic Power.
Yep. And then draw into 6.
And draw until 6. So draw 2. Alright. I will attach a Grass Energy to Claydol.
Grass energy, huh?
Mhm. And I will empower you and Professor Research to shuffle.
I didn't say what they were.
That's fine. What do you mean?
Don't worry about it.
4, 5. And I will.
Alright, you're passing?
Yep.
My turn. Alright. Alright, I'm going to attach a Grass Energy to Cypher. I'm going to retreat in Recon by discarding an energy into Cypher. I will go ahead and let's go ahead and Grey Ball just to thin out my deck a bit.
Got it.
So we'll get a Rose Raid.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to slash for 10, and I believe it's super effective. So plus 20, so that would be 30. Yep.
Alright, and then I will draw my card. And I will. Let's go ahead and Cosmic Power here. Here. Draw 2. Actually, this card's already in my hand. I'm going to bench it, and then I get to draw 3 with Cosmic Power.
Chatot as well, huh?
Just order. Chatot as well. 3. Bench Turtwig. I'm gonna Pokenav. Look at the top 3. Did it work? Top 3. Got another Turtwig.
Oh, okay.
Rearrange the other 2 in any way I like. I'll leave them like that. And then I'm going to Professor Oak's Research to shuffle draw 5.
Alright. Okay, so definitely a Torterra deck.
Maybe. It's a possibility. I'm gonna go ahead and attach a Grass Energy to Turtwig. And then I will kind of funny. Can I take that energy and put it on Claydol?
I guess so. What do
Alright.
you want?
Put an energy on Claydol. To retreat.
Okay.
Go into Chatot to mimic.
You're gonna trade 2 energy just to mimic?
Yes.
What if you get the same 4 cards?
I might. It's your turn.
Alright. My turn. Okay, I'm gonna attach a grass energy to Cypher. I'm then going to evolve Cypher into Sizzle. Unfortunately, I do have a Pokemon with a Poke Power, so I'm not able to get the full damage. But just in case, I'm gonna attach a Balloon Berry to Snorlax. That way, Mimic isn't that useful for you. And then I'm going to. I may as well just pound down for the 40.
Alright, pound down for 40. And I'm gonna draw a card.
Weedle as well. Okay.
And I will a Weedle as well. And then I'm Professor
You good? Doing the Claydol thing.
Put that card on the bottom. Put that on. I'm doing the Claydol thing.
Right.
And then I can draw 4, and that just lets me see more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I just benched the Weedle, so I'm gonna go ahead and evolve into Groddle.
Okay.
And I will.
Do you want to shuffle draw 2?
I will free retreat
Alright.
into Turtwig, and I will tackle you for 10 damage.
Alright. My turn. I'm gonna attach a grass energy to Roserade. And I'm just going to pound down for 40. If I didn't have Munchlax, I'd just be like one-shotting these Pokemon.
I know. That's why it's nice. I'm gonna draw my card. I'm going Rare Candy.
Okay.
Into Beedrill. Evolve into Torterra.
Alright.
Beedrill into Beedrill search for. Rico.
How many, like, triple, stage 2 Pokemon do you want? You got Torterra, you got Beedrill, and you got Trico.
Yes.
Your tactics confuse and frighten me, sir.
Thank you. And then I'll Cosmic. I gotta move this. I gotta remember to move this off. I'm gonna Cosmic Power, putting 0 at the bottom, drawing until I have 6.
Yeah, I guess.
Great. Two grass energies.
Wait, what's that from? Resilience research.
Yep.
Alright.
I will attach grass to port.
Okay.
I will tackle you for 10 damage.
Bit of an annoying tackle, but it's whatever. My turn. Okay. I'm just going to accelerate to get the knockout, and because I knock out, I don't get affected by causing damage.
So damage.
Yeah, so I'm immune next turn to whatever you do.
Alright, here we go. Send up Torterra. There is a way I can get through this, and it'll be sick if I can pull it off. Alright, I'm gonna draw a card. I'm going to attach a grass energy to Torterra. I'm going to put this card and this card on the bottom of my deck.
Right.
It all too. Alright,
Yeah.
come on. You got this.
I don't know what you're looking for.
Come on. There we go. And then we will Premier Ball to search my deck or discard for a level X.
Torterra.
And put it into my hand. And because Torterra is active, we can level X it.
Sure.
And then we Great Ball. Search for a Trico. Okay, moment of truth. Shuffle from the Great Ball. Pokedrawer Plus to draw a card.
I don't know what you're doing here.
It's making me work. Professor Oak's research to shuffle draw 5. I'm digging, man.
You are.
I'm trying. I need one card. I know it's in here.
Show something in
1,
your prize
2,
pool.
3, 4, 5. Wow. Alright. And then I will go ahead and drill search for a Grovyle.
Right.
Evolve my Treecvile. And I will forest Murmurs, and because I'm behind on prizes, I can switch in one of your benched Pokemon.
Alright. Do I get to choose,
And
or
I
do you
will
get to
switch
choose?
in Bayman.
Yeah, you get to choose. Alright, so Shane gets put in. Alright. Is that
Let
it?
me just make sure there's no other plays I want to make. Okay.
That's it?
Yep.
Alright, my turn. Let me go ahead and Master Ball. Okay.
Take this off so I remember. Okay.
I'll get a Snorlax.
Alright.
Which means I can evolve Munchlax into Snorlax. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to Warp Energy on Shaman. So I can switch that with one of my bench Pokemon.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with Roserade. Then I'm going to look at Investigation. So reveal your hand. What you got? Okay. That's kind of whatever. I'll shuffle and draw 5.
Okay.
Alright, and then I'm going to Poison Bind. So you're now poisoned and you can't retreat during your next turn.
Okay. And then I will go ahead and draw a card.
Yep.
I will Beedrill to search for a Sceptile. Evolve it.
Okay.
Attach a Grass Energy to Sceptile.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do the last time. I just didn't really get around to it.
Yeah. And then I will put I'll put these 2 cards in the bottom of my deck. To draw 3 with tail. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. And then I will Forest Murmurs to bring up Scizor and
Right.
KO it with Vigorous Stash, doing 30 to one of your bench, which is going to be the Snorlax with the Balloon Berry.
Alright.
Then I deal 30 damage to myself. And
We'll
then
be taking some poison damage as well. Okay.
I clicked on it.
So I gotta choose a new Pokemon to send up. You got a lot of help with that. Alright, let's put Amipom up.
Okay.
My turn, I draw. I'm gonna put Amipom down. Going to attach a Grass Energy to Ambipom. And I'm going to Tailcode to move a Grass Energy from your Torterra onto your Chatot.
Okay. I actually had to check for this. Alright. Poison damage. Draw. Come on. Draw. There we go. I'm going to Rare Candy into a different Sceptile. One that lets me move my Grass Energies around my Pokemon.
Dang it!
I'm going to use it to move that back onto Torterra.
Okay, well you can't
And
swap
then
out my
I
Pokemon
will...
now.
Correct. But I will Balloon Berry to give myself free retreat to get rid of this poison.
Okay.
And I will swap into Sceptile. Oop. Come on. Come on. And then I will attach a Grass Energy, and because it's doubled, I can now use Leaf Blade for 50, or just 50.
Okay. Gotta say, I'm not looking too good at this. I think, just to speed things along, I'm going to give up this first round.
Perfect. Torterra coming in clutch.
That's a lot of commitment though with Beedrill, Torterra, Sceptile, Claydol. You know, that's a lot of commitment. And if you were unlucky in that first few turns, I would have destroyed your Baltoy, you know?
Maybe, but that's why I held my first hand and didn't do anything, because it had a Claydol in it. And I was like, well, if I can get Claydol, I can basically be set up for the long haul.
Yeah, also if I didn't put Munchlax down, I would have been able to do more damage.
Honeycomb Defender, yeah. Or Beat Down, or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Okay. So I think this time I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
Didn't see that. Alright. Alright, I got a mulligan.
Oh, me too. Oh. Okay.
Okay. Dang it. Is it annoying that your Sceptile countered my energy manipulation like that?
I know, it's awesome. Oh! I had that perfect combo in my hand right as soon as you did that.
Alright, my turn. I'm gonna attach a Grass Energy to Snorlax, and I'm gonna pass.
Alrighty. And then I will draw a card. I will evolve. Oh, I can't. It's first
Not
turn.
on the first turn.
Grass Energy. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I'll go ahead. So you don't know what I got in my hand.
Okay.
Three, 4, 5. And I'll go ahead and Pokenav. Look at the top 3. Grab whatever I want. Gonna be a Kakuna.
Okay.
And then I will go ahead and call for friends. Basic Pokemon into my hand.
Okay.
Unfortunately, not straight onto the bench. That would have been cooler.
That'd be kind of annoying. Alright, while you're doing that, I'm just gonna start my turn.
Weedle. Yeah.
Weedle. Alright, I'm going to attach a grass energy to Snorlax. And then going to Oaks Research, shuffle, draw 5.
Okay.
Okay. Let me just read. I don't think I'm gonna like this, but I'm going to Master Ball.
Okay.
Top 7 will get Roserade. I might as well just put it onto the bench.
Got it.
And then I'm going to level X.
Okay.
So
Alright.
So now I'm going to Big Appetite. So I can, because it's my active Pokemon, I may draw cards until I have 6 cards in hand, but then Snorlax is asleep.
Got it. And then you're gonna toss and turn. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yep. So I should be able to. Yep. Toss and turn. So 50 damage.
50 damage.
Yep. Knocking out your Trico. Give me a prize card.
Take my prize. Alright,
right,
and then I'll go ahead and...
I gotta see if I'm still asleep as well.
Yours.
I am awake.
Well, you're awake. Okay, and then I will draw my card. And I will bench Weedle. I think like this is better. So I'm going to Cynthia's Feelings.
Oh.
Shuffle my hand in my deck, draw 4. If one of Pokemon was KO'd last turn, I draw 8.
Alright.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and then I'm going to Great Ball. For a... Oh, why are all my cards are blurry. For a Turtwig.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attach a Grass Energy to that Turtwig. And then I'm going to Pokenav. Look at the top 3. Leave them as is. Pokeradar. Look at the top 5. Come on.
Did you get anything from Pokenav?
No. And I didn't get anything from Pokeradar either.
Oof, that's rough.
And then I will... I'll pass.
Alright. I'll go ahead and put another Snorlax onto the bench. I will go ahead and attach a Grass Energy to Roserade. Can't really... Can I use Big Appetite even though I can't draw at the moment?
Force yourself to fall asleep?
Yeah.
Let me, here, hold on. I'm fixing... I'll be right over and I'll read it. I'll verify. Alright, let's do this.
Because it does say may draw cards.
Yeah, so that just means you don't have to use it. You may... Now it's... Yeah, you can use it.
Alright,
You
I'm
just won't draw
gonna...
any cards, and then...
That's fine.
It's asleep, yep.
Alright, I'm gonna draw until I have 6 cards. Done. It's asleep. And then I'm going to toss and turn for another 50 damage. Knocking out your Valtoy.
Alrighty. Bye, Baltoy.
The prize card aspect does make it a bit harder to get the most value out of it. I am still asleep.
Alright, and then I'll go ahead and draw a card. Attach a grass energy. Roseanne's research. Search for a grass energy and a Rico. No. Yeah. Grass energy and a Trico.
Alright.
And then before I go down, I will rescue String to recover Pokemon from a discard pile, which right now is going to be Trico and Baltoy. They're going to go into my deck.
Okay. Well, I am still asleep, so I can't use my draw ability while I'm affected by a status condition. Alright, my turn. I'm going to put double Cipher down. I will attach a grass energy to one of the Cipher. And then I'm just going to toss and turn. Oh, it does 50. Why has your Weedle got 60 health? Alright. Well, I guess I deal 50 to your Weedle.
Alright.
And I'm awake.
And then I will draw a card. And then I will Pokeradar, look at the top 5.
Like, Weedle usually has like 40 or 50 health max. It's healthier than your Baltoy and your Trico.
It is.
I don't get it.
And then I'm Pokeradaring these two.
Alright.
And then I will evolve into Grovyle. Put a grass energy on Weedle. Evolve into Kakuna.
Okay.
Bench Weedle. And then I will Dangerous Evolution. You're now poisoned. And then on a coin flip, I get to evolve Kakuna. No, so you're poisoned.
Okay. A bit annoying because now I can't do my thing to make me fall asleep.
Yep.
My turn. And any damage done to Kakuna, by attack is reduced by 20.
And it's 20 damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, my camera's acting up, my side of the stream. For this match, I'm just going to turn this off so you don't have a black box over your screen so you can see the whole thing. And then we'll mess with it in between rounds. As long as you can still hear me, we're all good.
Right, okay. Well, what I can do...
Yep. Or hear me.
I'm going to warp energy on Snorlax, so it switches out. But I'm swapping into Cypher, who has a free retreat cost because of its Pokebody. And so I'll be suffering back, so basically just removing the poison.
Got it.
While attaching energy at the same time. Then 1, 2, 5, I'll draw until I have 6, so just one card. Snorlax is asleep.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll hit you for 50 minus 20, so 30, which will be enough to destroy Kakuna.
It will be. Alright, and then I will send up Weedle.
Another Weedle, huh?
Draw a card. Another Weedle. And then I will attach a Grass Energy to Grovyle. And... whoa. I'll Rescue String to shuffle these Pokemon back into my deck.
Alright, that counts the attack. Oh yeah, I forgot to do my coin flip, so Tail's still asleep, and then Tail's still asleep. Why is your Weedle so healthy though? Like... I don't understand.
To bring out the big guns if you want the Weedle.
Alright, I'm going to... Master Ball. I'll go Sizzle.
Okay.
Going to evolve this Cypher into Sizzle.
Ooh, okay.
And attach a Grass Energy.
Got it.
Then I'm going to use Flint's Willpower to attach a basic energy card from my hand to one of my Pokemon SP.
Yep.
So, just to spread the energy around a bit, I'm going to attach a Grass Energy to Ambipom. And then I'm just going to hit you for the 50. Because I'm asleep.
50. And the Weedle lives...
I don't understand why, but... and I'm awake.
Okay. I am going to...
Oh yeah, I also forgot, since I get the Pokebody of the Snorlax underneath, as long as Snorlax is asleep, your opponent's active Pokemon cannot retreat.
I can't retreat. I think this round, I'm just playing catch up. I think we're gonna take this round and
okay, Snorlax was a menace.
Yeah.
But
I'm trying to catch up and it's not working.
Yeah, I don't understand why Weedle has 60 health. Like
I'm not complaining though.
Okay, so would you like to go first or second?
I want to go first.
Okay. I guess you got a bunch of evolutions, huh?
Yeah. But I was gonna say, even since like base set, I think Kakuna in base set had like 80 HP or something like that. It's always been like thick. Maybe
yeah,
not
like,
the Weedle, but...
Yeah, but Weedles are usually like 30 or 40 in base set or something, right?
Maybe.
Alright, let's change up this music. Let's go.
Alright, I'm good. I have no mulligan.
Okay.
Alright, you ready?
Just on the prize cards.
Okay.
Yep.
I can... Yep, no draw, because first turn, Cookie Radar, look at the top 5. I'm gonna grab a Grovyle.
Okay.
Here, if you want to look at it, I'm gonna shuffle the deck. Okay. And then I'll pass.
Not even Angie, huh?
Lone Turtwig.
Okay. I'm gonna first of all do a Great Ball. Get some deck knowledge about what's in here. Okay. I think I'm gonna get Rose Raid onto the bench.
Okay.
Going to Rosine's research.
Okay.
So I'll be searching for some basic Pokemon. Why not? Let's go for a Cypher and a Shaman.
Got it.
Different kind of Shaman.
Landform Shaman. No Skymans here.
I'll attach a Grass Energy to Snorlax, and I'll pass.
Alright, I will draw a card. I said I'll draw a card. There we go. Ooh. Oh. Perfect. I'm going to Rare Candy the
Rare
Turtwig
Candy.
into Torterra. Double Rainbow. And then I will Earthquake for 60 damage. For 50 damage.
50 damage. I see. That is kind of annoying. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna attach a Grass Energy to Roserade. And I'm gonna Oaks Research.
There's so much suspense in that little, 3 seconds that the song pauses.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and double Master Ball. Just to help thin out the deck a bit. So Amicon.
Got it?
And Muchwax.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Alrighty, I see it. I'm gonna draw a card.
Double Rainbow and a Rare
I'm going.
Candy. Ugh.
I know, it's getting even worse. I'm gonna go Premier Ball.
Alright.
Or a Torterra level X. Just for the extra HP right now, but I'm still gonna use Earthquake for the KO.
Alright. Let's go ahead and put Roserade up. My turn. I'm going to attach a Grass Energy to Shaman. Put a Cypher onto the bench. One sec. There we go. And then I'm going to Poison Bind, so you are 10 damage and you are poisoned, and you can't retreat next turn.
Alright, and then I will draw a card.
Yep.
And I will Roseanne's Research. attach a grass energy here.
Okay.
I'll put down a Weedle. And I will Earthquake for 50 damage, and I don't reduce the damage done to myself, unfortunately.
But now the Weedle is at 50 health.
Now the Weedle's at 50.
Alright, your poison ticks up a little bit.
Yeah. It's just lag.
My turn. Okay, I'm going to attach a grass energy to Roserade. And then I'm just going to long whip for 30
On Torterra or Weedle?
on Torterra.
Okay, so I go up to 70 with the poison. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to bench Trico. Put a grass energy on Torterra.
Oh boy.
And then I will...
Do another Earthquake. Is that what you're doing?
Yep.
Okay, for the knockout.
And then poison up to 80.
Okay, let's put Shaman up. My turn. Okay, I'm going to attach a grass energy to Shaman. Then this should deal 50 damage. No, 80 damage. Which will knock out Torterra. Alright, so I'm going to damage aid. You have a status condition. So it's going to be doing 80 damage, but then your poison is removed. But your Torterra is knocked out. Okay, that Torterra was scary.
Alright, send up Weedle. And then I'll draw a card. And then I will evolve into Grovyle.
Yeah.
Put a grass energy on Grovyle. 10 damage. It covered up to 10 damage. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Alright, and then I will... What can I do here? Can I do that? Okay, I'm going to rescue String to bring back all these Pokemon back into my deck.
Alright. Not as scary once you don't have your Exodia abilities.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright, my turn. Let's go ahead and Master Ball. Top 7. We'll go ahead and get Shaman.
Shaman Sky. Okay.
Then we're gonna go ahead and attach a grass energy to the Cypher. I'll go ahead and put down Snorlax. And then I think I'm just gonna go for damage in case he evolves, so I'll go for damage aid for just 30 damage. I don't get why your Weedle is so tanky. Like, the little bug that
I'm gonna go energy recycle system, grab this grass energy, attach it to Grovyle.
Okay.
And I don't think Rescue String does anything, but I'm going to use it anyway.
Sure. Alright. My turn. Not as ideal. Okay, it doesn't really matter what I do, so I'm just gonna damage 8 for the 30 and knock out.
Okay. Alright, let's do this. Torterra's come back.
I thought you got a Groval on the bench.
I know. It's all part of the plan.
Okay.
Alright, I'll draw a card. And then I will Cookie Drawer plus draw another card. Oh yeah. And then I will Tail Shake for 20 damage, and you're now asleep.
Okay. And I'm still
Perfect.
asleep. Not great.
Ironic the way your deck likes to play.
My deck or your deck?
Your deck, with all the sleep.
Ah, right, yeah. We'll go ahead and put a Grass Energy on Decipher.
Okay.
And I guess I'll pass. I'm still asleep.
Still asleep.
Okay.
Alright, I'll draw a card. Interesting. Alright, and then I guess I'll Tail Shake for another 20 and you're still asleep.
Okay. I wake up.
Alright, you're awake.
Okay. Let's go ahead and put a Grass Energy onto Snorlax.
Okay.
Then I will go ahead
Got
and
it.
Flower Aroma. So I heal 2 damage from Shaman, deal 10 damage to you,
And I'm now asleep.
you are now asleep.
Alright, I'll draw my card.
Did you check for sleep?
It doesn't matter. Heads, I'm awake. But it doesn't matter. Because I'm going to attach a Grass Energy, evolve into Sceptile. Where'd my damage go?
It was somewhere in there.
I don't know. It had 20.
Okay.
20. There we go. And then I will Tail Wrap, flip 2 coins, 50 for each heads. Nothing.
Oh, isn't that interesting? Okay, just in case, I'm going to Balloon Berry onto Snorlax. I'm going to put Shaman onto the bench. Then I'm going to Oaks Research.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who exactly is winning. I think I'm kind of winning, maybe.
It's one match versus one match at the moment. And then we're in match, like the final tiebreaker.
Okay. I will go ahead. I didn't attach a Grass Energy this turn, did I?
You did not.
Okay. I'm going to attach a Grass Energy to Snorlax. Then I'm going to Flower Aroma for 10 damage. I heal 20, and you are now asleep.
And I'm still asleep.
Love to see it.
Alright, I'm going to draw a card. Ooh. I'm gonna Pokemon Retriever.
Again. Am I getting your Pokemon
Grab
back?
a Weedle. And then pass. And I am awake, but it's probably not gonna matter.
Gotcha. You know what? Having a sleep is a bit unreliable, so I'm just going to damage aid for the 30.
Okay. Now I'll draw a card. Alright. Rare candy. Into Beedrill. Beedrill, search for.
Here we go.
Tweed. And then I will. What do I do? Professor Research.
Right.
I will. For a ball toy.
There it is.
And I will energy trans to my Turtwig.
Oh, transferring, huh?
Transferring all my energy to my Turtwig. Hello. Okay. And I will pass.
Alright. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have a bit of time, so I'm going to retreat, discarding energy,
Okay.
into Snorlax.
Okay.
I'm then going to Oaks Research, shuffle draw 5.
Got it.
Okay. I will go ahead and attach a Grass Energy to Snorlax on the bench. And then I'm going to pick and collect. So search my discard pile for up to 4 basic energy cards and put them into my hand.
Alright. Two. 3. I saw that was an energy. You're good.
And another one.
4. It's just there we go. Got it. Alrighty.
That cancels my attack, so you're up.
I draw my card. And then, ooh, okay. I will play it all.
Yeah.
I will put.
You may be getting your reinforcements back, but I'm getting my energy back.
That's the plan. That's fine. I'll Claydol here to Now draw 4. Alright, and then I will... Ooh. Great Ball. For a... Or Twig.
Yep.
And another Great Ball for a Weedle.
Yep.
Balloon Berry, the Sceptile.
Okay.
Looker's Investigation. You see that hand?
Alright. That's a bit rude.
It's fine because I was never gonna make you shuffle anyway. I'm gonna shuffle draw 5. I just wanted to see.
Fair enough.
And then shuffle draw 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we will E-drill or Grottle.
Okay.
Grass energy onto Grottle.
That's kind of scary.
And pass.
Alright. Okay. Well, first thing I'll do is I'll Windstorm off that berry.
Okay.
So that helps a bit. Torterra is going to be scary.
That's the plan.
Let's go ahead and attach a Grass Energy to Shaman. And then we're going to go for Looker's Investigation. You reveal your hand now. Yeah, I want you to shuffle. Maybe you'll get less energy.
Okay.
Hopefully.
What's the word?
Gonna attach a... No, I didn't attach a Grass Energy, did I? Yeah, I already did. So... This is... It's not great. But I'm going to Balloon Bay, retreat into Shaman. And then I'll just use its attack to attach a Grass Energy from my hand to it.
Okay.
That's my turn.
And then I will draw my card. I'm going to Beedrill. And grab this Torterra.
Yep.
Attach a Grass Energy to Turtwig. Evolve Weedle into Kakuna. And then I will Pokedrawer plus. And let me Looker's Investigation in your hand.
Okay. Bit of lag. No.
Alright. You can keep that.
Alright.
And then I will play doll, put that at the bottom. That at the bottom. And draw 3.
Yeah, that coil's kind of annoying.
So good, man.
Alright.
Alright.
That's it?
1, 3, and with Balloon Berry.
Alright.
Retreat the Sceptile into the Man, the Myth, the Legend. There is the 20 damage. Alright, let's move this out of here. Come on. Come on. You oh, there we go. Maybe. I get the Torterra that getting Beedrill. Okay. Look at that Tower of Torterra. Torterra is all the way down.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to yeah, why not? I'll Soothing Scent. That's a KO anyway.
Yeah. Not the greatest. I guess I'll put Snorlax up. My turn. I draw. I'm going to Roseanne's research.
Okay.
Man, this is not good. I guess I'll take a Snorlax.
Okay.
And a Grass Energy.
Got it.
Alright, let's attach a Grass Energy to Snorlax. And then I guess I gotta do this, so Heavy Press. So Tail, so just 40.
40 and you're asleep.
Yeah. And I'm awake. Never mind.
Alright, so I'm gonna draw a card. I'm gonna put a Grass Energy onto Turtwig. I'm going to Beedrill to search for Grottle.
Yep.
And
there
then
he is.
I'm doing and Green Blast from previous Torterra will deal 100 damage. This is 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
Yeah, I'm gonna surrender the match, I think.
Perfect. Torterra, let's go.
There's a lot of annoying stuff in there. Like
All
both,
right. So what's getting the hammer?
both Skeptiles were powerful for like grass decks, and I did want to use Skeptile before, so I guess like in the future that's going to be very annoying having every grass energy count as 2 or being able to free retreat them out. So no more Skeptile.
No more Sceptile. Alrighty. That means Torterra sticks around.
It's going to be harder to power it up though without the moving around energy.
Oh, for sure.
You know, but Torterra will stick around, but it means that when we get to, you know, Auras, there'll be no Mega Skeptile.
That's also very sad because that's a very fun deck.
But what do you think of my Snorlax?
Wasn't that like? I liked it. I kind of forgot that Snorlax Level X was a thing.
Is it not that good?
I think in real life, I think I remember it being like a promo, like a McDonald's something promo.
Right.
Maybe it was in the set too. But yeah, I saw it and I remembered it, and I was like, oh, yep, that's a card.
It was pretty useful. Now the thing is, time-wise, do you reckon we have enough for another round? That one took a bit.
It did take a bit. I feel like I think we could do another round, or if you want to have this one be like a sudden death, like a 1 out of 1.
Just like one
It'd
round?
be kind of crazy. Yeah, like 1 round, whoever wins, wins. We could do either way. If you'd rather keep it, we do have 2 sets we could do next week, if we think we'd like to do that instead.
Yeah.
And I can just take my point.
I'm thinking, like, because of the power creep and the complexity of the game now, that the matches and the deck building will take longer. So at some point we will need to switch over to like a 1 match format anyway.
Okay.
So it's possible that next week we only do 1 as well. I know it'll drag out the series, but it'll prevent it from being like 5 hours long or something, you know?
At 5-hour streams. Get some popcorn, guys.
I mean, like, if we were both in the same time zone, it would be fine, but, you know, that'd be like getting me to 2 AM or 3 AM or something, you know?
Yeah. Whatever you want to do is fine. I think like a point's good, or I could keep going.
Yeah, because that took like 2 hours. I don't know, like, we could try a sudden death. I just don't know how well that'll be, because like, it'll feel really bad if you like brick on like the bench Pokemon and you get knocked out quickly.
And that's a sudden death, and that's all you get. Yeah, for sure. I can see that.
So, I think we might have to switch it to a 1 match format. I know it will take longer, but it will mean that each stream will be about 2.5 hours max or so.
Yeah, a nice, easy, comfortable watch.
Yeah, because otherwise, if we're doing 2 matches, it will be like 3 to 4 hours long. Well, probably 4 to 5 hours.
Folks. Next week is going to be Cyrus v Cynthia. Maybe. We'll see.
Which one do you actually like more?
Yeah.
Like, do you like Cynthia or do you like Cyrus?
Well, like I said, the first deck that I like bought with my own money, like went out to the store and got, it was the Cyrus theme deck from this next set, and so I have a nostalgia for that specifically.
Mm-hmm.
I think, I don't know, they're both, I think they might be tied in my mind as like characters from the games.
Fair enough.
I think they're probably tied. They're both really good characters. I feel like everybody's kind of backing Cynthia, which she deserves. She's a good character.
Hmm.
I feel like Cyrus kind of gets, yucked up to be just like, oh, I have no emotions and I'm evil for the sake of being evil. And I feel like there's more to his story, and I feel like there's a lot more to appreciate about him, you know?
We can spend a bit of time here just chatting, but I like the memes where it's like the age difference between Cyrus and Louisamine. Cyrus is like 27,
Yeah.
and Louisamine's like 40 or something.
Yep. The rough 27 years, I'll give him that.
It's pretty rough. But if you're ever feeling down in your love life, just remember that Cyrus's ancestor in Legends Arceus was able to continue the family lineage, you know? So there's always hope.
Exactly. Exactly. And that blue hair, that blue spiky hair, it's a choice, but apparently someone liked it.
Well, I was just talking about more of the face, really.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's very...
He does kind of look like Cyrus.
No, but, it's always, it doesn't... he looks very grumpy all the time, you know? Even if he's happy.
Well, she did look scared whenever there was a bug Pokemon. So that was the time her expression changed, too.
Yeah.
I will say, though, and if we're going Ancestor v Ancestor, like, Cyrus and Cynthia, they're about tied. They're tied in my mind. Ancestor v Ancestor, I mean, Cynthia's side wins all the way. No spoilers, but, I mean, the game's, like, 3 years old at this point, so...
Although I have seen like 2 people that could be her ancestor. So are they like, did they get together? There is like
I don't think so.
There's a male and a female that both kind of look like Cynthia.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
So,
I know that one of the names is like Volo, right?
Yeah, Volo is the dude and Kogita is the girl. I think they're both. I think Kogita is Cynthia's grandma as a young person, because isn't like Legends Arceus only like 100 years, something like that?
150 years ago, yeah. Which is
wild.
wild.
Maybe that'd be wrong, because that would make Cynthia's grandma in Diamond and Pearl really, really old. Be like 180.
I mean, it could... Yeah, it would have to be like great-grandma at the very least.
Maybe Cynthia's grandma's mom. Maybe.
But, like, I'm actually a little annoyed that it's only 150 years in the past, because I thought it was going to be, like, way back in the ancient times, you know? Not, like, kind of recently, you know? Because, like, the geography of Hisui changes so much into Sinnoh. You know?
But it does put in context just how recent, like, Pokeballs and everything are. People were just, like, you know, going off, you know, friendship up until that point, like, Ranger style.
Yeah. I mean, like, if it works while having like, just being friends, then I don't think you need Pokeballs. Because, like, if you're able to get the same benefit of, like, a Pokemon helping you out whenever, do you really need Pokeballs?
It is convenience, though, because imagine you're, like, a Snorlax, and you want to sleep all the time. Like, wouldn't it be nice to just be carried around in a Pokeball, you know, instead of having to be drug around by whatever kind of technology they had in ancient Sinnoh?
Oh god, get one of those things that the like kings and emperors have, like where you have like people holding you up kind of thing and moving around. One of those
It's not a chariot, but I know what you're talking about, like 4 people walking.
Yeah, get one of those for a Snorlax.
Imagine a team of Snorlaxes. Need to hire out 24 people.
Okay, so what do you think...
Is that the math right?
Something like that. So what do you think actually happens in a Pokeball? Because there's very inconsistent stuff, especially in the anime, about what happens.
I think the canon I always had in my head... Have you ever read the Pokemon Adventures manga?
I'd like, you know, a few pages, but that was about it, so no.
Oh, okay. So in that, it's like... they shrink down to a tiny size so they fit in the Pokeball, which is confirmed in Legends Arceus. Laventon says that they shrunk when they interact with the Pokeball.
Mm-hmm.
Don't turn into like molecules like they do in the anime, where they turn into like that red light.
Right.
And then in the manga, like the top of the Pokeball is almost clear. It's like tinted clear, and so you can like see them and interact with them inside the Pokeball. And I think in one of the Red and Blue manga comics, you know, the main character's Pikachu is like shocking him from inside the Pokeball and like rolling around like a hamster ball. And so I kind of liked that idea, where they're still like interactive and they're not like in a stasis of, you know, unconsciousness.
Okay, but like...
I feel like that's
but
my
if your
favorite.
Pokemon's like poisoned or burned, right? wouldn't it still be taking the damage inside the Pokeball if it was still active, in a sense?
Which is why it made sense the way the games used to do it. Like when you would, like, Diamond and Pearl, you get poisoned in a Eterna Forest, and let's say you're not with Cheryl, you know? You take steps, and you get hurt even though your Pokemon's in its Pokeball, it's not walking out.
I was surprised that it didn't do the same for Burn, you know? Like, the Pokemon's literally on fire. Why can't it take damage as well, you know?
I feel like for a while, Burn and Poison kind of felt redundant, and, like, except for the fact that I don't think Poison would be as, like, effective a status condition if it didn't do that, like, in the casual games. Because Burn already does passive damage, and it halves the attack, and so Poison had to have something to set it apart, because otherwise it's just...
You just have Poison do the same, but special attack, or, like, defense or something.
That's true. I don't know why they don't have one for special attack, because it was Frostbite in Legends Arceus, and they changed it over and they said, actually, we're not going to do that. You guys don't need that. Special burn.
Like, yeah, I'm actually surprised that we got Sleep and Frozen, because, like, that's a lot of just, you don't get to play. There's also Flinch, there's Attract, there's Paralysis, so there's, like, many different, like, statuses where you just don't get to play, you know? And so if Freeze was, like, a special attack of Burn from the very start, I feel like that'd be fine.
Yeah, it'd probably be more balanced, but also imagine, like, a Pokemon is, like, running away with, like, a sweep. Is there, like, no way to stop them in that world then? Because, I mean, like, imagine a +6 Quiver Dance Volcarona, and you have no way to freeze them, you have no way to paralyze them, you have no way to put them to sleep. I mean, you just lose. You know, that's kind of like your... All the sleep moves are, like, inaccurate, except for Spore, which is only on slow Pokemon. I feel like they balance it pretty well.
Yeah. Still, like, there are a lot of ways to just skip your turn in Pokemon.
I do think Frozen does feel very unfair, I'll give you that. Because it's just, like, it's a 25% chance to unthaw, and you could hypothetically stay frozen for, you know, 100 turns.
Yeah, and
there's nothing to stop that.
And I'm pretty sure all the Frozen moves are also damaging moves. So it already sucks that you're taking damage. And then it's like, oh, you can't do anything as well.
Yep, but they are only, like, 10%. So I think, like, Thunder gives you a 30% chance of paralysis. Like, Lava Plume can give you a 30% chance of burn. But... like, even Blizzard, or Ice Beam, or, you know, Freeze Dry, anything that can freeze, it maxes out at 10.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of fair.
So it balances out a little bit, but when you get frozen, it still doesn't feel great unless you're a fire type. Which, let's be honest, shouldn't everybody have a fire type? Everybody
but it's only like a few moves from the fire type, right? It's like Flame Wheel, like Sacred Fire, right? It's not any fire move, is it? Like, you can't just flamethrower out of there. Or can you?
I think there are certain moves that thaw you, and I think Scald is one of them. Steam Eruption is one of them. Flare Blitz, anything that covers you in fire. It's like Flare Blitz, Heat Crash, Flame Charge, like
Flame
stuff
Wheel.
like Fire Punch does.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I think anything that covers you in fire thaws you out. But anything that's just like partially fire or like flamethrower, that won't thaw you.
Yeah. But like, just like comparing all the base status conditions, Poison does feel pretty lackluster. Like, Toxic is great, but Poison doesn't feel that good. Especially considering that 2 types are like immune to being poisoned. I mean, you might
Except
be able
for corrosion.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, can you poison a steel type? Like, with a toxic orb or, just something else?
No, it won't get poisoned.
Hmm.
I think
Yeah.
steel types are immune to the status too.
Yeah, so that's 2 types that are immune to poison, and it only does like the same damage as burn without any real benefit in combat. I guess it's like more widely available.
Which is weird because I feel like steel should interact probably like ground does, because like if you body slam a ground type, you can paralyze them still. They're not immune to the status.
And
I feel like steel should kind of work that with poison.
And you can't paralyze an electric type, right? Like, not even like stun spore or...
No, nothing. Electric types are fully immune to paralysis.
Yeah.
I do like that they added those little like secondary abilities, like dark types can't be prankstered, you know, fire types immune to burn, stuff like that.
Yeah, that prankster one was, I think, introduced in Gen 8.
Something like that.
Which is
probably in preparation for the Grimmsnarl Wars.
Oh yeah. And I think Confusion was changing its percentage at one point. It was like around Gen 6 or Gen 7. But the chance for hitting yourself was like... It was either like 50% down to like 33%, or it went from like 33 down to 25.
So it wasn't just me. It always did feel like the older games, you hit yourself a lot more. And the opponent never hit themselves.
Like, on just like a pure baseline of like status conditions, Confusion has to be the worst, because not only are you skipping a turn, but you're doing damage to yourself, you know? It's just hard to get it to trigger.
Yep. And I think I watched a video somewhere of the Pokemon Company like nerfed Thunderwave, or maybe they buffed Thunderwave or something like that, because it was like a World Championship match and somebody was using Thundurus. Oh, they buffed it because I think it used to be like 80% accurate or something like that.
I thought it used to be 100. I thought they nerfed it. I thought they nerfed it down to 90.
Something. It was one or the other. It's been a while since I watched the video, but in my mind, I'm thinking Thundurus like kept on missing Thunderwave over and over and over, and he missed like 6 times in a row and lost.
Yeah.
Either that, or he hit it 6 times in a row and his opponent lost, and they nerfed it. I'll do some research on that. Come back and touch back on it, because it was kind of funny watching it. I forget exactly what happened.
Okay, and then how do we feel about Attract, Curse, and Disable?
I feel like those are also stopgaps. Plus, they're not exactly great moves, because I think with Attract, you're not doing anything against more than half of all the Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's either
Genderless
you say you're male, you can hit the female. You can't hit the males, and you can't hit the genderless. And so there is some use for it, I think. If you're talking about like the genies, like Landorus, Thundurus, Tornadus, they're all male, always. And then Enamorus is always female. So like if you're specifically, saying, oh, I'm gonna face a bunch of those, maybe there's some use for it.
Yeah, but that's like really hard to predict.
And then Disable, you have to actually get hit by the move first and then disable it.
I feel like Disable has more utility, I guess, because like you can, Choice Scarf, right? If you disable that, then they have to struggle.
Maybe. I feel like Transform and Imprison Mew kind of exemplifies that. I feel like Imprison's better, especially in like a competitive format, because you're talking...
all the same kind of moves.
Imagine like VGC, everybody runs Protect. If you run Imprison, that means nobody gets Protect on the field. Or your opponent doesn't get to Protect, and so you never have to protect around it. So I think there's something to that.
And then what about Curse? Curse is pretty potent, but it's like...
As in Ghost type Curse?
Yeah. But you have to halve your HP in order to apply it.
Yeah, which I feel like really hurts on a bulky Ghost type, like Trevenant or something. But if you're using it on like a fast Ghost type, like Gengar, then you're basically just sacrificing your entire Gengar. You're gonna get KO'd.
Yeah. I kind of wish that there was like another way to get Curse and maybe Attract. I mean, Attract you get like, cute body. But it'd be cool if there was like some moves that had a bonus effect for Curse or Attract.
See, what if instead of Mean Look as a secondary effect, because obviously Gigantamax is the best gimmick, what if Gigantamax Gengar, it was a ghost move with the effect of Curse on it? Do you think that would have been busted?
I thought you were gonna say that. What if Mean Look also applied a Curse?
That would be crazy.
That would be crazy, but it would be funny.
I feel like Charizard was already so good for just a strong fire move and then just a little bit of residual damage. I feel like if you did strong ghost move and 25% of their HP every single turn, I feel like that would have seen, that would have been on everybody's team.
Yeah, true. Do you miss Nightmare, like not being around?
Miss what, not being around?
Nightmare, you had to put them to sleep, then you have to use Nightmare, then they take damage. There's a lot of setup for not much payout. So I wish that Nightmare...
I think it was good.
I'm not
going to say good.
I kind of wish that Nightmare was worked like into some moves, like maybe not Hypnosis, but like some sleep moves also put a Nightmare on.
Now, have you ever run Darkrai with Dark Void, Dream Eater, Nightmare, and Bad Dream?
I have not.
Maybe with Mega Darkrai, because it gets really bulky, you could do something like that. Although Dark Void kind of sucks now,
But like, if Nightmare was like a bonus effect of Dream Eater, which is already kind of hard to do, I feel like that'd be okay. You can even reduce...
Especially because dark types you can't do anything against.
Yeah, you can even reduce the damage of Dream Eater if it's too much, but... I miss the little imp from Nightmare,
I think, so would you think Nightmare is good if it did 50% of their HP every tick?
That is a lot to ask for, because you need to put them to sleep, you need to Nightmare, and then they can wake up kind of whenever while you're doing this. I feel like
put them to sleep, Nightmare, and then 50, so after like 2 turns of being asleep, they're KO'd.
I feel like it could be useful, especially like in a double battle, like 1 to sleep, 1 to Nightmare on the first turn. They have to spend a turn to wake up, like to... at least 1 turn of sleep, right? So that's potentially 50% on the first turn, then another 50%, so that would be potentially a knockout,
And given the fact that Hyper or Super Fang is a thing, I feel like that's totally balanced, because you could already do that with Super Fang, but it would like scale down as they get weaker.
Yeah.
I think with Nightmare, forcing you to have to put them to sleep first, and then using Nightmare, I feel like that it would be totally balanced, because that'd be hard to pull off.
That would be hard. Yeah, because like in this scenario I'm thinking of, right, ideally you would have like a Spore user, which are pretty slow and fragile, and so you would want that to be faster than your Nightmare, So it would be hard to pull off unless you want to trade for accuracy.
So, I mean, you're getting into like double stage 2 kind of strategy level. But you could do Trick Room with a slow Sporer to make it faster than your Darkrai, which then you would come in afterwards and Nightmare.
But yeah, you know what? If you want to use 2 Pokemon to put 1 Pokemon to sleep and deal 50% damage to it, go for it. I can speak of this as a Ledian enjoyer, right? I wish Early Bird was better.
Delibird. I think Delibird is pretty good.
No, Early Bird. Early Bird ability.
Oh, Early Bird. Okay. Early Bird.
You know what it does?
Yeah, you wake up a turn earlier from sleep.
Well, you have I think you have a higher chance to wake up.
Is it? I thought So when you get put to sleep, you get set on like a preset timer, and I thought early bird just reduces that by 1.
No, so when you're asleep, you have to have one turn of being asleep, and then the rest of it is chance. Early bird just increases that chance. It doesn't prevent that first turn or anything.
Okay. I know the max turn is 3. You can only be asleep for 3 turns max before you wake up.
Oh, did they change that? Because I think
Yeah,
at one point it was like
see.
up to 5, right?
It did used to be a lot different. Early bird.
But it
Pokemon
also
ability.
used to be that you could wake up on the same turn that you got asleep.
Yeah, which is why they changed it. Oh, early bird allows a Pokemon to wake up from sleep in half of the normal time. It reduces the sleep counter by 2 instead of 1. So it's like pressure, but every time your sleep counter ticks down, it ticks down by 2.
Still, like, if it allowed you to wake up on that first turn, it could be something, but it's kind of like a worse version of Insomnia. The only benefit is that an early bird user can rest. Really.
You say, as a Ledian enjoyer, you wish early bird was better, and I clicked on the list of Pokemon with early bird, and I see Ledian with Swarm and Iron Fist.
I think it has a hidden
Does it
ability.
also get early bird with like a hidden ability?
Yeah, the hidden ability is early bird.
Okay.
It's garbage. Nice. it's got 3 abilities that it can't really use, right? Swarm, right? It's already got low health and low defense. And then its bug type moves, what's it gonna do? Like 60 special attack base power, ominous wind? No, silver wind? Yay! And then you got Iron Fist, it's like all the punching moves are physical and loading stack stat is garbage. You know? And then you got Early Bird, which fundamentally isn't that great.
Well, it could be good though. So Ledian's highest stat is special defense, right?
Yeah.
Hear me out. Alright? You've got bug flying typing. You max out your HP, you max out your special defense. You put in an assault vest to give yourself a 50% special defense boost. Someone comes in with an Aura Sphere Lucario, which is actually a really good Pokemon, by the way. I mean, I think your Ledian will be walling these new Mega Lucarios coming up in Champions.
Okay, I'd have to switch into that because no Lucario enjoyer is going to willingly use Aura Sphere against the Ledian.
What if it's their last Pokemon and their choice locked in?
You know, there's a lot of Pokemon where it's like, if this was the last Pokemon in this one specific matchup, it could do decent.
Yeah, I mean, you'd 4 times resist it too when you're typing.
Even
All I'm saying,
then,
you
like,
just gotta believe. It's the heart of the cards, man.
even then, like a Drain Punch or something against Lucario, that would still take a few turns to knock it out. I'm not like one-shotting it or anything. But
I think that could be Ledian's niche, is special walling and Lucario.
like the only thing Ledian is good at is Baton Pass, really. Which is kind of risky on a Pokemon that is 4 times weak to Stealth Rock.
Okay, so heavy duty boots. So what are we thinking? What kind of boosting moves does Ledian even get?
Not much. It gets like Agility, Double Team. For an event you get Barrier, which is decent. But I guess you could like go for like Silver Wind for an Omni boost. But that's a chance.
Oh, there
thing.
you go, and pass it.
But
It's like half of an Extreme Evo boost.
well, yeah, but that's a lot of stuff that needs to go correct against like a Grasshopper or a Fighting type or something. You know, anything else, Ledian doesn't have the bulk to really survive anything.
Or, hear me out, you ready? You get a Fire type starter and a Water type starter. Teach them Fire Pledge and Water Pledge. You use the combined move to double the secondary effects. You bring in Friend Guard Clefairy with Follow Me and Ledian on that same turn. Follow Me on Clefairy directs all the single target moves over to him, and then Friend Guard protects you from spread moves, and then you use Silver Wind a whole bunch of times with a 20% chance of an Omni boost, and then you Baton Pass and sweep with whatever.
Friend Guard just reduces damage. It doesn't prevent multi-hit moves, right?
Yeah, it reduces damage done to your partner by 25%. So if they do spread and try to go around Follow Me, it'll protect your Ledian a little bit more.
I feel like just putting in something like a Tokius, Serene Grace is like an aura, right, for everyone?
Yeah, because it's always going to flinch if you have speed.
I mean, like, this is a lot of edge case scenario, and for what, right? I get one Omni boost in a double battle, so I can still get teamed up pretty easily. Not to mention, I've already used up like 2 Pokemon to get to this point. And I only have like 2 Pokemon to choose from. So that's a lot of setup for something that the Pokemon isn't probably going to use all the stats anyway. Like,
Hold on. You do that setup that we just talked about. Baton Pass into whatever you're sweeping with. Bring in Flamigo and co-star it.
What does that do? I'm not familiar with Gen 9.
When you switch in, you copy all of your allies' stat boosts.
It's pretty cool.
So you could have that many Omni boosts.
But you know what I would just kind of prefer? I prefer a Gambit strategy of Ledian, right? It's got low health, low defense, decent speed, and pretty good special defense, right? Just go full send it, belly drum. If you manage to lose to Ledian using belly drum and baton pass, then you can't deserve it.
Yeah. Okay, belly drum, baton pass. Who are you passing to?
It doesn't matter, like anything with like a priority move will do it, you know?
The barrel with quick attack.
Yeah, could be. That would be pretty strong, actually. But it would be such a gambit, but it would be very risky, you know, because it's all its bulk. You'd have to like do it against like a grass type or fighting type, and they're like trying to switch out or something. Then you need to be outspeeding the next target, so you can baton pass into something that can survive an attack, and then you're good.
Yeah, you could also be under Tailwind, too.
Yeah. But, like, no matter how you slice it,
See it.
a lot of things need to go correct in order for Ledian to be decent, you know?
I think there's potential there. I just made a, what's it called? Shoot. Oh, I made a Torterra Sceptile Beedrill deck work. I feel like can make anything work.
Okay, well in the card game you can do a lot more crazy stuff, but we're not talking about the card game version of Ledian.
Alright. No, I think there's potential there, but I think you just gotta believe.
Yeah, potential in the lower tiers, you know? Like, it's definitely not competing with, like, anything noteworthy. And
I guess we'll have to see.
well, we probably won't, because I'm not even sure if it'll be in Champions.
There's no way they don't put every Pokemon in Champions.
You would hope
Eventually.
so, but I wouldn't put it past them, you know?
Maybe. I would find that hard to believe. If they were like, hey, we're not putting Ledian in Champions. You're not allowed to use Ledian, even if you're a Ledian super fan. I'd be very surprised.
Well, I mean, like, it wasn't really around until, like, BDSP, like, since Gen 8. It was in BDSP, and it wasn't really in Scarlet and Violet, I believe. And now it's coming back in Winds and Waves, so maybe they'll, like, buff it, but, you know, I'm not exactly counting on it. They'll need to do a lot
I'm excited to see how they buff it.
They'll need to do a lot to buff it, you know? even just like increasing health or attack could be something, but who knows?
I think as an early game Pokemon, I don't think 90 attack is crazy with how early it evolves.
Yeah, like that's another thing. Like a lot of bug types are like bounds around the idea of like you get to evolve it early, but with Ladybug it evolves at like 18. So in Gen 2, like level 18's around like Whitney or Morty, you know? So
And that's the secret way to beat Whitney's Miltank.
Trust me, it's really hard to beat Miltank. Because I tried like a 5 Ledian challenge in Pokemon Crystal, just to see what it's like. Whitney requires so much luck.
The rollout?
Well, yeah, there's rollout, right? But like, I've got to use Flash to lower accuracy. If I'm lucky, I get like Thunder Punch to paralyze it. And then I just gotta chip away at it, hope it doesn't heal up using Milk Drink and doesn't stun me with Body Slam or Stomp or whatever, or the Attract, you know? It's really hard.
Yeah.
I tried so
That's all
much.
part of the game. They can bond with Mikey.
You had a wall with Crash Awake. That was my wall with Whitney. Like, I had to use so much luck in order to get past it. It was crazy.
All I'm saying is I've vowed to never do a Sinnoh run through without a Luxray again. Because that was horrendous.
Yeah. But I feel like it's more of the Quagsire or Floatzel that are most annoying, right? Like, is the Gyarados really that bad?
I feel like the Gyarados, because I didn't have any electric moves, or I had to teach like Shockwave to Barrel. I feel like at the time I got through Gyarados, who kept on flinching me with Bite, and they have water colors. I felt like I always got flinched. They had Ice Fang, and I feel like by the time I got through Gyarados, I only had like Monferno left, and Floatzel would just come in and just destroy him.
Yeah. But I do like that difficulty design in terms of like the gym leaders, you know? Like they have a very cohesive team. But it feels like nowadays they just...
Definitely should do that more.
But it just kind of feels like nowadays they don't even have 4 moves on a Pokemon. If you're lucky, it's like 4 Pokemon on their team, but usually it's like 3 Pokemon. And then like in X and Y, they don't even do Megas for the gym leaders. Which is really missed potential.
I think they should do that. Even if they ever did make an X and Y remake, I think they're gonna do that.
Hopefully.
But we'll see whenever that comes out.
It wouldn't be surprising if they just kept it pretty similar. I don't know, like, they had BDSP, so who knows what they're gonna do with it.
Rip.
But, they didn't have did they have the gym leaders in Oraz use Megas?
Nope.
I know they did it for the Elite Four. But I don't think they did.
Yeah, it was Steven and Archie and Maxie, I think.
I thought...
I think the Elite Four and Oraz used Megas in their rematches. I don't think they were in their original teams.
Yeah, in the rematch, okay. Yeah. Which is a shame, because, like, if you're going to have that generational gimmick, you may as well have it around, you know? Like, at least the Island Kahunas use, like, Z moves, right?
Hey, on that note, Galar gym leaders, every single one of them has Dynamax, and starting from Gen 3, they have starting from Gym 3, they have Gigantamaxes, which is kind of what I feel like Megas should have had, but, you know, we'd all learn something from Sword and Shield.
Yeah, it is interesting doing like a Sword or Shield playthrough, and specifically not using Dynamax to see, like, to increase the difficulty. Because, don't get Pokemon Shield, because Alistair uses a Gengar, and Gengar is pretty strong when it has, like, extra health from the Dynamax, you know?
That's the one that I played, too. I think I liked the Shield exclusive gym leaders a lot. I mean, Gordy would have been kind of funny. and B, I like B as a character, but I did like facing Alistair and Melanie, especially the Gigantamax Lapras. Like that was sweet.
Yeah, like I do
Yeah.
like the idea of different versions having different gym leaders and stuff, just to spice it up a bit. It's just a shame that it only happened in that one game.
Yeah. Well, here I think we're unpacking for the day. So just so I'm not blasting out your guys' ears in the back with the background noise, I think we should probably cut it here. That's about a good time, and then we can pick up next week, do that Platinum Cyrus versus Cynthia, and yeah, I can win my second point.
Yeah, sounds good. We're just kind of yapping at this point, eh? But
I
yeah.
just kind of turned into a little bit of a podcast already.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to get that going. But I'd like to thank everyone for watching. I may not have won this round, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We're still in the lead, I think, so that's fine. So,
Just barely and not for long.
So, I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.
Same time, same channel, guys. See ya.